Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this series, we'll be doing a part 2 of our Noob to Pro series in the Arise crossover. If you missed the first part, there is a link to that video in the description, so you can catch up before we get started. Let's see how we can take our characters to the next level and make them stronger this time around. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel and join my Discord server for giveaways. Don't miss out on the chance to win Robux at 40k subscribers. We're pretty weak at the moment, and we don't stand a chance against the current meta. They've added a new One Punch Man island, but we're nowhere close to being able to get there. We actually managed to get the 0.1% G-rank Wessel in the AFK chamber, so that is definitely going to boost our progression. And that was after only 3 rewards. What luck indeed. So, for now, I'm going to focus on leveling up all my shadows. And we actually have a lot of tickets, enough to buy the 2x cash game pass, which will definitely speed up our progress. It's a great investment, so let's go ahead and purchase it. We leveled up our G-rank Wessel to level 260. Alright, so for the next part of our plan, we'll be focusing on swords. Swords are the current meta in the game, and they're just broken at the moment. That's why it's important to focus on upgrading your sword. Yep, so we've decided to farm the Dragon Ball Island for some extra cash. The enemies in this island are really tough, but they drop some really good items and a nice amount of money. We've got a free G-rank Baru code we can use, and it's going to make a world of difference for our team. This is exactly the kind of boost we need to keep up with the meta and catch up to where we want to be. Let's redeem the code and start using it right away. We managed to farm a good deal of cash, and with that, we should now have enough to buy the dual hybrid axes. While not the best item, it's definitely a step up from our current gear, so it'll be a good upgrade. So we're about to go on this Jeju Island raid to try and get a Baru. It looks like we weren't able to get the Baru this time, but the dual hybrid axes are still a worthwhile upgrade. Let's get on to enchanting them now. I'm just trying to get something like sharpness 6 or 7 for now. Wow, an 8 is great! I'm really starting to love this game. So now it's time to tackle the G-rank Hunter trial. I'm not sure if we're gonna clear it or not, but it's worth a shot, right? We're having some trouble with the Uno mobs in this trial. They're very tanky and take a lot of hits to take down, and that's eating up a lot of our time. Yeah, it looks like we're not quite ready to tackle this G-rank Hunter trial just yet. These mobs are just too tough for us to handle in the time limit, and it's making it very difficult to get a foothold in the fight. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. We just need to keep grinding and improving our levels and gear. Alright, so I've done some off-screen farming to get some money. The One Punch Man Island is a good place to find some cash, so I headed in there and cleared it out for a good amount of time. It was a bit of an investment in time, but it was worth it to get this new sword. We managed to increase our damage with this new sword from 300 trillion to over a quintillion now. That's a huge increase, and we haven't even started enchanting it yet. Once we do, we're going to be in great shape for more grinding and hunting down enemies. Alright, so we're just aiming for a sharpness 6 or 7 again. And wow, a 7! It's going to be incredibly useful for the damage output. This is a really crazy run we're having. We managed to increase our damage from over a quintillion to well over 10 quintillion. That's a big jump, and I think we're ready to take on the G-Rank trial now. Let's go give it a shot with this new power boost and see how we do. With our victory and new swords, we are now officially a G-Rank hunter. Alright, so now that we're officially a G-Rank hunter, it's time to start focusing on leveling up our shadows. Let's start grinding and get them all maxed out as fast as we can. Alright, so now with our high-level attack power, we can farm the big cyborg boss and easily get credit rewards. Not only that, but we can even farm in public servers and rack up a ton of cash in no time. The One Punch Man Island has some fantastic weapons to buy, and with all the money we've been earning by AFK farming, we could afford the most expensive one without a sweat. With this new weapon, we're already looking at a base damage of 32 quintillion, and that's without any enchantments. I guess it's time to start enchanting this bad boy and see what kind of damage we can do with it. Alright, so with the base damage and the sharpness 6 enchant, we're doing over 170 quintillion damage. That's definitely a solid boost and makes me think that we should be able to clear the N-Rank Hunter trial with no trouble at all. Just like that, with the insane increase in our damage output, we're officially an N-rank hunter now. Alright, so with our new weapon and the funds gathered from AFK farming, we can definitely buy more copies and upgrade that bad boy even further. Let's get started and see what new heights we can reach with our damage output. The Sharpness 7 enchant on our D-rank weapon. The damage is boosted to over 670 quintillion. That's a game-changing increase in damage output, and I think we can take on just about any opponent now. Alright, so now that we've got our weapon all beefed up and our damage is through the roof, let's give the N+ Hunter trial a shot. With our massive improvement in attack power, I think we have a good chance of clearing it. That was way easier than I had thought, and with that, we're now N+ rank hunters, the highest ranked player in the game. I've got to say, I'm impressed by how quickly we've advanced. Alright, so now it's the next day, and thanks to our character's overnight farming session, we managed to make a pretty decent profit and accumulate some cash. With that money, we're able to upgrade our main weapon even further and make ourselves even more powerful. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this increased damage boost will affect our overall performance as we keep progressing through the game. We've got our B rank weapon now, and I'm ready to enchant the hell out of it. Wow, we managed to boost the B-rank weapon up to a sharpness 8, and that has boosted its damage to an absurd 3.8 quintillion. That's a crazy increase in power. Alright, so I've decided to take on the Infernal Castle. My main goal right now is to reach the 25th floor in there, so I can unlock the checkpoint. My weakest link in my loadout is my SS rank Ant, so right now I'm just trying to find a good SS rank boss Shadow to replace it and get some extra power. Nice, we got ourselves an SS rank Chainsaw Man Shadow, and we've also reached the 25th floor mark. That's some good progress. Okay, so we've got more cash now, and our next step is to start grading our weapons up to A rank. Finally, we've got sharpness 7 on our A rank weapon, and it's really boosted the damage. It's now dealing over 5 quintillion damage, which is a significant increase in power. With this kind of boost, Right now, I'm just farming for another vessel, and I'm targeting an SS rank 1, since it's just for completing the video. That brings us to the end of this video, and wow, we've come a long way since we started as an SS rank player struggling to progress. We took our time to upgrade our weapons, and now we're at a point where our DPS is nearing 15 quintillion, which is a significant milestone. We did very well despite being at the beginning of our journey, and there's still so much room for improvement. Just leave a comment below if you'd like to see more content. That's a wrap. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. I'll see you all in the next one. Stay amazing, and God bless.